Hey Crazy Crew! I don't know what's going on here, but DG is throwing some complicated clearance categories at us, so let's talk about it. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the seasonal apparel category. Now, these items are currently sitting at 50% off. This started on September the 2nd, and these items will continue to drop in price. And y'all know what that means. These items will eventually drop down to just 1 penny. So, this video is a penny prep video, and this is a complicated category. So we're going to go ahead and jump into these visuals, and we're just going to chit chat while these visuals play through. Now, the first little group of items that we're going to talk about are the black paper party items. Now, the majority of these items, you will find a green star on the price tag. I do want to point out these items are not sent out to all stores. And I hate to state the obvious here, but as you can see, these are not all apparel items. We have everything from stickers to totes, home decor. We even have tumblers. So here's one item that we need to talk about. We have the We Are Joy tumbler. Now, this should have a green star on the price tag. However, we've also found some with yellow dots on the price tag. Now, as you can see, the pattern's a little bit different. We also have a second one that says Peace, Love, and Soul. I'm pretty sure these are from last year, but they did reset back to full price, and they are now dropping back down with our seasonal apparel category. So be on the lookout for those. Now, you guys might be thinking, this seems pretty straightforward. Why is she calling this complicated clearance? Well, let me tell you, because as we move through the video, you're going to see we have several subcategories in this big seasonal apparel category. Now, I'm not sure why Dollar General decided to do it this way, but here we are. The good thing is they did send out a list. The bad thing is that these items go all the way back to the beginning of 2025 and beyond. Now, we can look at that as a bad thing, but we can also look at it as a good thing, because if you type in some of the UPCs, a lot of these items do not even pull up a picture for the item. So it's likely that the employees are going to have a hard time finding these items and pulling them when it comes time for Penny Day. Now, as you can see, we're taking a look at 4th of July items. Now, most of these items are marked with a black dot on the price tag. But again, this is not universal. It's not across the board. So, we're not even 3 minutes into the video. We already have green star, yellow dot, and black dot to be on the lookout for. Now, in this 4th of July subcategory, we need to talk about the apparel items specifically, because here we have the ladies' graphic tees, and then we also have these American flag shorts. So, I specifically want to point out the shorts right here, because at some stores, I have found another pair of American flag shorts, and the packaging is just a little bit different. It does have a black dot on the price tag, but those are not included. So the ones on the right are still sitting at full price. But we're not done. We also have 4th of July items that do not have any black dot on the price tag, such as the 4th of July socks. So just a quick recap, we have green star items included, we have yellow dot items included, we have black dot items included, we have no dot items included, we have black dot items that are excluded, and like I said, we're just getting started. Now, next up, we have some men's graphic tees. These are black dot items with a yellow background, as you can see on your screen. They come in sizes medium to 2XL. I have included all of the UPC codes for the different sizes, which brings us to another complicated factor of this category, and that is on the list that corporate sent out. The UPC code on the list, which is this one right here that starts out in 43000, is not the same UPC code on the actual item in store. So that's why I have said from day one, look high, look low, look everywhere you go, and scan, 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 because you just never know when it comes to Dollar General. Now, here's a look at the display box that these items came in originally. However, they could be anywhere in the store at this point. Here's a couple more t-shirts. These do have a black dot, but they are excluded. And then again, we have those ladies shorts that are excluded. Now, jumping back to the UPC code issue, a lot of employees will strictly go by that UPC code. If they get a list, they will go down the aisles, they'll try to find the items using the description, not even using a picture, but they'll use the description, and then they'll try to match up the UPC codes. So if the UPC codes do not match what's on the list, and here they clearly do not, specifically with all of the actual apparel items included in this category, so it's very likely that these will be overlooked. Now, here's another little great subcategory of items that's very likely to be overlooked. Tucked away in the other hair accessories, we have all of the 4th of July stuntsy items. Now, these do have a black dot with a black background on the price tag. But this again is another great example of why I say this category is a complicated clearance category. It's all over the place. We've got stickers, we have sweatshirts, we have t-shirts, we have items from 2023. I mean, just, it's crazy. Honestly, I would love to know what they're thinking by doing it this way, but here we go with another subcategory. We have all of our Valentine's Day apparel items. So we have sweatshirts, we have sweatpants, we have different sizes, and again, the same thing with those UPC codes. All of these different sizes have different UPC codes, and it's very different from what's on the list, which the ones on the list start out with 43000. I mean, look at this. They even held on to the Valentine's Day tumbler. What in the world? But on to our next little subcategory, and that is on the Mother's Day pajama sets. Now, the good news with these, we're back to the green stars on the price tag. But we are back to that complicating factor of the UPC codes are not going to match up to what the employees received on the list. So as you can see, the UPC code on the list starts out with 430. The UPC code on the actual items in store are going to start off with 198. And then we're going to bounce on into our Mother's Day socks, which again do not have any markings, any dots, stars, anything other than the Mother's Day price tag. All right, now we are wrapping up with our seasonal apparel category. The last item that you're going to see are a pair of slippers that you need to be on the lookout for. And that means that sadly this video is coming to an end. But I want to leave you guys on a good note. Even though this category is complicated, there's a lot to look for. These items are all over the place. That is all good news because we are clearance and penny shoppers, and that means that a lot of people will not realize that these items are included. And the really good news is you're already a Craz-E crew member, so all you have to do is tune in every single week. I'm going to bring you all of the updates. If I find any hidden items, you're going to be the first to know. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me for now. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and you know the drill. Stick around and stay tuned for even more crazy deals.